Hey folks, I wanted to take a second to talk to you about why a little bit of common sense goes a long way. So I recently had the battery die. For those of you that don't know, that's this big square thing at the front of your car. It helps it start. It died. The terminals were corroded, car wouldn't start, battery wouldn't really hold a charge for crap. So next logical step, down to old Wally World or wherever the cheapest place is, because most batteries are the same these days unless you're running some kind of special duty. And $100 later, threw a new battery in, charged it up, drove the car around. Went to start the car the next day, car wouldn't start. Well, crap. Generally, oh, it's bright. That means it's an alternator issue, which would have been my next step, which fortunately for a Ford Escape of my year and make, in these parts, they're a dime a dozen for replacement alternators. But it's still taking the front wheel off and accessing panels and a whole bunch of crap that I really wasn't looking for to do. Well, then I realized that a couple of times that I've been driving around with the new battery and I kept hearing like one of those subdued tick, tick, sounds like a drive motor trying to engage. Now, I'm not mechanically inclined in the slightest bit. I make no claims to knowing anything about engines. I have the most basic understanding of how to maintain them, treat them nicely, keep them working, and even then, yee. So, cars have been low on my priority list to have any kind of like advancement in my knowledge goes because I'm a self-proclaimed whatever the heck an opposite of a gearhead goes. But just by noticing like, hey, it sounded like there was a drive motor that wasn't driving, like an electric motor that wasn't getting the chance to go through its cycle. Well, then I noticed that my rear windshield wiper, that's the one, rear wiper wasn't working. I thought it was frozen, defrosted it, tried to make it work, it wouldn't go. Had to end up forcing it just a little bit. Finally, it kind of ungeared itself, and now it works just fine. And my battery is no longer dying for no reason. So, did a little bit of research. That is what is known as a parasitic drain, meaning there was something running in my car at all times, slowly sapping the battery out. Because like I even went so far as I drive the car around thinking my alternator was bad, drive it around, and while it was warm, park it, hook the battery charger up to it. Battery charger would say 100%. I'd turn it off before I went to sleep, wake up the next day, and the car wouldn't start. Like, what is going on? I can't have just bought, like, the chances of me having a bad battery and then buying a new bad battery are slim to none. So, anyway, pay attention to the little things because this was a relatively simple fix. And honestly, even if I'd have just been a little anal retentive and tried to be like, oh, well, I need to unstick my rear wiper, I would have inadvertently fixed my problem anyway by sheer luck. And I always say it's better to be lucky than good. Case in point. Anyway, have a good one. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you enjoyed my butt stuff post because why not? I'm basically a child at heart. And in case anyone forgets, guys, this is a personal blog. It's not a homesteading blog. It's not a how-to blog. It's a personal blog. The fact that we are homesteaders and we post homesteading stuff, it's just an added perk. With the stuff that you like, the stuff that you don't like, it's all give and take. I'm sorry. It's a mixed bag. Life is like a box of chocolates. You're going to get what I decide to post. I love you all. Have a good day.